before. Okay.
Except you. We can't see your pretty face.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna rather not and have us be able to stream than freeing my PC. I'll do some testing during the week to make sure that my PC doesn't die.
It's a PC problem, not a Wi-Fi problem.
No, it's a PC problem. Alright. Where was I? Somebody was questioning me.
And to Stone in the city?
Yep.
We just asked about if the people are here.
Yes. So she would tell you that yes, no, all of the people are here because it's very difficult to move stone bodies. But she would look into the city, and there would be this moment where she says to you that the city used to be such a lively place. It used to be a kind-hearted place. And then that night happened. And
What
we haven't recovered since.
did happen? What did happen?
I think she means that pulse that happened when we were in that dream.
I know, but Valencia, what happened? You survived it.
And by the looks of it, it seems our ancestors survived it as well.
I was thinking the same thing. It doesn't seem like... I don't mean to say one thing or the other about parents, but none of them really seemed like they were parents at the time. And if they died at that stage, they would not exist.
I was a parent.
She looks at you and she says, so, what happened? The pulse happened, right? And as that happened, it gave this rush of this energy through the city. The whole city ignited. And as the screams stopped, when we looked into the city, everybody was made of stone. That is all we know. The Sovereign were studying this to see if this occurrence happened in all of the other cities, but they never got back to me. Some way from when they went to go and see what caused this to them disappearing altogether. They just went radio silent. And I was left with unanswered questions as to why people I called friends were now blocks of stone. Sorry if that doesn't answer your question, but it's all that I know.
Archive,
Yes?
are you able to pull any footage from the moment the blast happened?
Let's see if I can. And Archive will then afterwards start trying to see if we can pull footage from there.
And DM, if it is possible, if anything is available, Gunter will be looking specifically for is patterns, what color the lights were, things like that.
Cool. Roll history check with advantage.
Yo, I needed advantage because first one's a 6. Second one,
It's a 7. Oh no.
you know, the sad part is that you're not wrong. It is actually a 7.
Oh wow! I was
And I
trying
literally
to,
had to turn the dice to make sure.
I was trying
Okay,
to make a joke.
It's 7 plus 5, so that's 12.
Hold on.
Could I actually go ahead and use my bright tool for the job to actually go ahead and see if I can make like hacking tools with my Tinkerer's tools to see if I can access the information better?
Well, you'd be hacking yourself.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
I'm gonna do this. That's higher than 10. I'll allow this roll to go. Archive is standing there. And the next moment he gets plugged into a video file that then he of course projects to everybody, correct?
Yep, we'll be doing that.
As you project it to everybody, there is this moment you see the flash. And I want all of you to roll perception check for me.
What color was the light?
Purple.
Thought for sure he was going to say blue.
Wait a minute, purple.
I'm not even going to add anything. It's a 2.
Perception,
I
right?
have
Perception.
Yeah, perception.
Yep.
17,
12.
12,
13.
13.
I got 19.
Why is Carmen just smiling at us and not telling us how much she rolled?
She rolled 17 as well.
I put it in the chat. I rolled 17. 15 plus 2.
Looking at the chat.
Okay, 17. Okay, alright. So all of you would see this flash took place. Boom. And the next moment you see, it's as if the actual time and space like froze. And as it like froze, you saw it almost looked like a mirror. And in the mirror, you saw this woman sitting with a long white hair with a red stripe going through it, with her hand reaching out. That's what you guys see. And the moment that you guys all notice her, you see that she looks in this video, she looks up and looks all of you in the eye. And then she snaps. And as she snaps, everybody goes to sleep. That's the end.
What does she look like? I need every detail.
That's all you saw, was this long white hair with this red stripe in it.
Since it's a video, can I like pull the video back and then afterwards pause it and then just to get more information from it?
You can?
Yeah, enhance.
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 Alright, so you rewind the video, you get to the point where you see her. Which moment are you freezing? Are you freezing the snap? Are you freezing the moment that she reaches out her hand? What moment are you trying to steam?
The most useful frame.
Sorry?
The most useful frame. Whichever that
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
The most useful frame.
The most useful. You need to give me an answer, otherwise I pick. the
No,
useful
yeah, I know.
frame.
I'm thinking. I think the one that I'm gonna go ahead and stop at is the part where she's reaching out her. No, wait. I think it actually would be the part where she's looking at us.
Okay. You rewind, you get to that point in the video, and you see her looking back. She's staring out towards all of you. There's that moment where, you know how they make paintings that the eyes follow you when you move, you know? She's
Yeah.
got that look that she's staring at you with.
Color.
High color, she means.
Yeah.
White marble.
So then, similar to how the people who are affected by the mist look.
Yep.
You said that she has white hair with a red streak through it, right?
That's it.
Can I ask a question? When you project into the room, does like the lights dim, like we're in the school
Yeah,
presentation?
no, it's really cool. So as you start the projection, there's this sound effect that plays that says you wouldn't download a car. And then the moment that takes place, then the lights dim, the music comes up, and then the video plays. It's really cool.
The reason I'm asking is I just had like a funny picture in my head, and now I have to do it. The second we're all like watching this video, and the second she like looks up at all of us, Cage like jumps behind girl. The second she looks away, he steps out like it never happened.
So one thing that baby,
Yes.
roll a history check.
I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I tried to be funny.
Roll a history check.
Were you trying to jump scare him?
No, I was scared.
She was like legitimately scared of the eyes.
When it's paused, Theo, while she's rolling her history check, I'm looking around the background, seeing if there's anything on any of the walls, if I'm seeing anything around her. I'm flicking through all my lenses, seeing if anything comes up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think also what I'll be doing is that I'll be trying to access different cameras to show different viewpoints of when she's looking at the camera, looking at us. I'm guessing there's going to be more than one camera where she is,
alright.
so hopefully I can see other areas, and then I'll be flicking through. I'll have them like
on the
literally
same
like
frame.
Discord, all on the same place, so that everyone can see different points.
Okay. So
Why do I have the strange feeling that she's going to be looking at all of the cameras every single time when it's on different frames?
So as you pan it to the different cameras, it's the same picture looking back at you where she's looking forward.
Oh God, I knew it.
But bar one camera.
Bar one.
So when you
I know
look
which
at
one.
when you
The
look
one
at
trained on her cleavage.
hey?
What?
The one camera is the one that was the eyesight of Order Frame. And when Order Frame was looking at this person, it was just a skeleton looking forward. That is what Order Frame saw.
I rolled a 23.
You rolled that?
23.
Good. Make a note of that and remind me at the next long rest, please.
Okay. I'm gonna have a nightmare on time.
No.
Can I ask a question? Can we tell what race she is? The woman that's looking at us.
It's a dark elf.
Dark elf or drow?
Oh, they're the same.
She's a dark elf.
That doesn't answer the question. Okay, does she look similar to Cage?
No.
Okay, so dark elf, drow, two completely different things. Okay. Does anybody else want to ask anything?
No.
I'm still just
Minion's
looking.
crouched on the floor, writing in the dust. Minion was here.
So I will give you guys one detail. Somebody rolled higher than a 16 on the perception check, correct?
Me
Yeah, I
and
got a
Des
19.
rolled 17, and
So-
I've got none.
With that, I'm going to give you guys one last detail of this image. And that is that her fingernails, when she was reaching out, looked like they were echoing frost magic. Alright?
I've got this thing. Oh, sorry.
As you're staring at this video, the next moment there's just this red bar that comes across saying deleting file. And
I immediately start trying to cancel the delete.
as that comes up, there's another voice that pops up. And this person introduces themselves as Silas Vane. And he says, I don't know who you are, and I don't know how you've gotten here. But she's looking for me, and she will find you too. Don't go near the mirrors. We need to find the Sovereign. They are in grave danger. And then the video just cuts out. And when the video was on, you could see this was somebody that was running. And if you looked at where he was running, you would, for a split second, imagine that was the city that was in front of you, that he was running down one of the streets.
When he was running, would that also have a timestamp on it?
There was a timestamp on.
What was the timestamp?
1001 years ago.
Okay, so our timeline is that 1001 years ago, he was running away from whoever this person is. 1000 years ago, the life count went from 1.5 million to what it is now, which is 0. And then afterwards, I got activated in 997. So then
Years
that
later.
So that means that Silas, if I remember correct, when we were in that dream sequence, did we see Silas in that dream sequence? The one where Silas wasn't there. So Silas must have actually left before all of this happened.
I think DM
1 year.
told us that he worked mostly in the Fae, so he wasn't really
Yeah.
around all too much.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
I can understand he's part of us. Like he's part
Yeah.
of the song.
he's one of the sovereigns, and I'm thinking that it's a case of like how we said that all of at the gala and things. The reason why he never attended the gala was because he was being chased. He must have actually gone ahead and found out about this person. So he's currently there. Then the sovereigns from each of us, after everything happened, Order Frame remained behind to go ahead and activate me, while everybody else went off to go and check the other vaults. So now the problem is that when they went off to check the other vaults, nobody went ahead and came back to Valencia. Am I right?
Sounds like it.
Oh boy. Okay. When all of this happens, I'm just gonna go ahead and with the image as it was deleting, I'll say like the video and everything collapses, and then after that I'll like look over to Valencia and I'll be like, Valencia, who is that woman? Do you know who she is?
Valencia looks at you when you ask the question, and she's like, I've never seen her before.
Can I roll an insight check to see if she's actually telling the truth?
Anyone that wants to roll an insight check, you may roll one now.
I believe Valencia with my whole heart and soul.
You believe her, but I bet Carmen doesn't believe her.
Carmen's like,
Interesting.
Switched up dice. I got 2 again.
17.
Yeah, that dice needs to go in jail.
15.
That was another one.
I've got 17 as well.
Alright.
I rolled a 19.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey.
She is telling the truth.
told you. Don't ever doubt.
Okay.
Carmen's like, no, she's not.
What a liar!
Her DC's way higher than 19.
Honestly, I could believe that, to be fair. Alright, so
Yes.
when all of this happens, then afterwards I like just look at Valencia and I'm like, is there any point in us exploring the town? Is there anything that we'll gain by exploring the town below?
There might be clues hidden in the rubble.
I definitely want to go and see. So,
Yeah. I like
if anyone else is keen to move, I'll
I like-
start moving as well.
I have
Yeah, I'll just,
an
like,
experiment I need to conduct. If it does not go well, I'm going to go back to the camp.
Okay. I'm gonna head off with Gunther to go ahead and explore. So I'll like look at Valencia and I'll be there like, okay, I'm planning to go down. Is anybody gonna join me?
Yeah, I will go with.
Minion?
I'm going to stay with Valencia. You guys can go.
Wait, so Grill said that he's coming. I look like Azak and I'll be like, Azak, are you coming with?
Of course.
Everybody but me.
All the boys.
So you guys are guided to a door by Valencia, and she stands by the door and she says, I was never allowed to access this elevator. That will have to be one of you.
I will like just start walking up there, realizing like how Gunther said that he's connected to the city, and he'll like just turn his hand into a USB stick, and then after try and connect it in.
Connected in? Nothing happens.
Like
I look for a button.
No button.
disconnect.
The obvious choice.
As you're standing there, this panel comes up with what looks like where you can put a hand down.
Is it close to me? I'll just automatically, if it's close to me.
I feel like we're gonna get caught in a trap because of Gunther soon.
So you stick your
I
hand
have
out,
advantage on traps.
you put your hand on the thing, and you see these like blue lines scan up and down the hand. And then a robotic voice comes from the room saying, welcome, Sovereign. And the door goes, and the door starts opening. And in there, you see an elevator.
I look at Valencia while this like the elevator is there, and I'm like, Valencia, why did the sovereigns have a higher authority on this area than you did? Why is it that you couldn't access this?
She looks up at you and she says, the way that we ruled it. Let's see how many people know me well enough. The way that we ruled this is I ruled above, they ruled below.
Does anybody know what that means?
Shine.
There are two people in this VC who might have an understanding of that, and that's just because we're of the same religion. As above
Okay.
below.
So,
Oh,
as the door shifts open and you see the elevator's lights tick on so that you can walk in. And she walks in with you guys into the elevator and it just starts descending. As it starts descending, eventually behind you guys, the skyline opens. You now realize that you're in a glass tube, that you actually see the city descending. All of you that's in the elevator, please roll a perception check.
I'm picturing, have you ever seen one of those like really cringy Instagram reels where it's like, what would you do if you were in an elevator with us? And it's just like a bunch of 6 like frat bros.
I rolled an 8.
I saw somebody do that, and then they edited the Captain America edit in when S.H.I.E.L.D. tried to take him captive, and he just beat the crap out of everybody in the elevator. It was kind of funny.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oof.
same!
No.
Same!
Hey,
I rolled a 10.
hold on. Dion, what did you roll?
A 4.
Oh, wow.
The elevator stops and we're stuck.
Come and bring us home.
I rolled 8. So
Wait,
I broke the curse.
how much did you get?
17 plus 2.
Hey!
Right, yes! Gunther coming in clutch!
As the elevator's descending, you guys see this once powerful city. I mean, with the city named Atheon, or what?
That's a weird name.
Prime.
Yeah.
You would see the city as this had to be the crown jewel of the system. And as you're descending further, you see buildings have collapsed, but the streetlights are all still working. So this is definitely not taking place in South Africa. And as you descend all the way down to the ground floor and the doors shift open, there is this cold gust of wind that blows over you guys. Like the city hasn't been accessed in ages. And as you step in through, you look up, you see these fish swimming above you guys, and as the fish are swimming, you see these sharks going, and it is just this beautiful organic lifescape around you guys. But with that height,
It's plant.
yes.
Or what?
And as you, because you rolled so nice and high, Gunther, you looking up at this skyline that you can see that you're in this like glass bubble underneath, the city's underneath the water. And as you look into the distance, you see this big yellow eye that was staring at the city. And as you notice this, it just closes.
Did anyone else see that?
No, the rest of us are all mocking.
Like just
Selfie
look, I'm like,
games.
I'm enamored by the glass walls.
The second is this like on our way down? Like this is what
Yeah.
Growth is seeing. We haven't.
Yeah. This is what Gunther is seeing.
I have a
but you-
question.
Yes.
The city is underground?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I was confused.
wait,
It's also
so
underwater. It's both.
I have a quick question for Minion now, because since Valencia is coming with us, does that just mean Minion stayed on the top now?
I was gonna say that she was gonna, but then Phil just pulled me in, so now I'm with you guys.
Of course he's going to do that.
I didn't put you in.
He never.
I left you up top. I just
Yeah.
Valencia just went with them. So you're in
No,
the
I'm pretty
ruins
sure
on your
Minion.
own.
No, she would have followed Valencia. She won't leave Valencia's side.
I was about to say.
As a DM, he looked
She's up there. Hello.
Yeah, like as a DM, he looked at you and he's like, okay, I could make you follow the group, or I could make my life difficult and just have one person off on the side for no reason.
Could you imagine havoc I would wreak?
As you guys are standing in the city, you do see the first body that seems like they were clawing at the panel to try and open or to get the elevator to come down to let them out. Body completely frozen in time, just standing there. And as you guys are looking at them, they look like they are made completely of marble.
As soon as I see this, I'm gonna grab onto the back of her shirt and just like try and stick as close as possible to her as we carry on.
This is as far as Cage is going. He wanted to see a person. As soon as he saw the person, he doesn't care about it.
So does it look like they're panicked going towards trying to escape something?
As you're now looking up the road, you see there's hundreds of people that was running towards the elevator.
That's
But
probably
In the opposite direction.
all frozen in the motion of running towards the elevator.
that sounds terrifying.
And
All in the opposite direction to where Silas ran.
All
I was
in the
about to
opposite
ask that.
Yeah, all in the opposite direction to where you would assume Silas was running.
so Silas was running towards it and everybody else was running away from it.
Yep.
Huh.
Yes.
Hand up like a
I look at
Sorry, Cage
Yeah,
is, this is as far as Cage needed to go. He wants to he's got like a bone drill, a bone tap. He wants to see if he can get through the stone and see how deep does the stone go. Is it just a skin layer deep? Like, I want to see how stone are they?
Okay. You tap.
And any dust that falls off, I'm collecting in a vial, of course.
Okay.
just before as I see Cage going in to go on, I'm like, just wait. And the reason I wanted to come down here and see one or some of these people, I wanted to just go and feel on where their hearts are. Feel the stone.
You feel the stone. You hear on your hand. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. Doop, doop.
Could we stop
Wait.
seeing the stones, please?
Cage, before you put anything in there or try and chip away, just come feel here.
I'm not going to stick it in his eye.
They are alive. They are still alive.
Great. I go further. I wanted blood. I was cracking. I wanted blood.
So I see. How does Gunter react to Cage doing this?
I'm not okay. I just want the DM to know this, and everybody who's watching Cage. He's not going for the eyeball or the ear.
Yeah, I
He's
mean-
not kill this person. He's just like on the arm.
Like, I'm watching how he's approaching the stone. I know stone. I know how stone responds to people chipping and tipping and hacking at it. I don't want this person to be broken.
Just for the record, DM can make a choice if I have to roll or something like this. I am skilled in tapping into bone. I should be able to get through this bone or this stone without cracking more than what I need.
All right. We'll leave it to the dice to decide. Roll a medicine check.
Medicine.
While they're doing all of this, I'm just gonna be preparing stuff because I'm seeing a dangerous. Oh God, no! That face. Was it a nat 1?
Maybe.
One.
So you guys see Cage in
Oh,
full
no.
confidence go, grabs his hammer, goes click, and breaks the whole arm off. As the whole arm comes falling off, there's just blood that sheds out of it.
Catch as much of that blood as I can, like 3 vials full.
Minion throws up.
I'm just gonna be there like, Cage, that's not the time for this, and I'll like grab Cage by the thing and I'll just like pull him away from that.
As long as my vials. I'm holding those vials.
And then afterwards, I'm gonna do something just stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the arm. I'm gonna attach it back on, but I'm gonna cast Mending. Because since it's
I was gonna do the same.
Okay, we can say we're both doing it to try ahead and help it along.
I should let everybody know that what Kate learns from this is, okay, they're going to fix my mistakes. Great.
As you put
No,
the
hey,
arm back,
we're gonna have it out for you.
as you put the arm back in,
You're just not going to be able to try this ever again.
Yep.
you cast mending. The arm goes back. The seam seals. It looks like Cage never touched this person.
It's just there like
I listen to the heart again.
That heart has gone quiet.
I like look over to Gunther and I'm like, Gunther, what happened?
She killed him.
You just see Archive will just like stand up there and he's like looks over to Cage. Cage?
The second Gunther says, like, shit, like he killed him, I'd be like, that makes no sense. Somebody doesn't die from losing an arm.
They do when they're over 1,000 years old.
And not in their normal composition.
So valid. Can I grab some of that dust, though? This is useful information. We're here to learn things. And I need to learn what's going on with these people so that when they come back, if they come back, can they come back? All of that is information I can find out with this with these samples I'm getting.
At this point, after Cage has just done this, and after I said no, and like Gunther is getting annoyed. He's getting pissed off.
Yep. Okay, Archive is like also looking at you and he's like, you can do all of that, but not at the cost of a life. Gunther warned you.
I'll say, and I look at you and I say, what do you do? Why do you take these samples? What do you need?
I study blood.
What can you do?
I can learn things from it. Blood has information in it. That's why I grab samples. You learn things. I told you earlier when we were upstairs, or when we were out there, that the soldiers had these. I told Grill, not the rest of you. It doesn't matter. The soldiers upstairs had this stuff in their blood that is keeping them immune to the marble disease. And the marble people walking around, their blood is dead, and that doesn't make any sense.
Do you not think the same thing that's happened to those people upstairs happened to them? Maybe
Precisely,
eventually...
but how can I tell if I can't study their blood?
Simple, you ask us to help you to get samples. You don't have to do everything alone.
I was managing perfectly fine. I got
He like
3
just
samples.
gestures over to the arm and he's like, that's what you call fine?
I got 3 samples. That's success to me. What did you say?
At what cost?
Nothing.
The cost of a life that's like over 1,000 years old. And can I look at this statue? What race were they?
Human.
Over 1,000 years old. We have no idea that if they... And I'm just trying to be a devil's advocate here. Let's say we do bring all these people back. You have no concept of the state of their blood. Their blood could already be dead. And we could be waking up an entire city of marble people. I can study the blood, which I'm going to. And we could find out if it was healthy. If we brought them back, would they return to the state that they were when they turned? Or if they've aged 1,000 years, I can tell you that. You have your own ways of studying. I respectfully disagree with them, but that's fine. We all have our areas of expertise. But this is my area of expertise, and I've been given no opportunity to do that. This is my opportunity to do that and get information for you guys. So I dropped an arm, which once again, it doesn't make sense that that person died just from losing an arm. It doesn't make sense. That doesn't happen.
Maybe we should cut off your arm and see if you'll die then. And he like just
I've
turns
tried
and he
it.
starts walk around. He doesn't even wait for you to finish. He just like starts walking off.
Wait.
As Archive walks, he gets past a certain threshold in the road, and this hologram kicks up. And it is a hologram of Mrs. Voidmarrow saying, "Welcome to Ethel Prime. We are so glad. Welcome to Ethel Prime. We're so glad. Welcome to Ethel Prime. We're so glad." And that just repeats the whole time.
When you say Mrs. Voidmarrow, you mean Sersha.
Yep.
Archive will just go ahead and then, because he sees the hologram coming up, he's going to try and unscramble it so he can actually go ahead and say the full introduction that it does.
Roll a intelligence check.
This is my jam.
I'm going to piss off a lot of people asking this. DM, did I get a sample of the dust?
Intelligence. 19.
19.
14 plus 5.
19.
Yeah.
You work on it. You go, and then eventually you see what's causing the issue, why the hologram's not finishing playing. And you click, and boom. Welcome to Ethel Prime. We're so glad to have you as our guests. I am... And then it stops.
I just turn my head and I'm like, that can't be right. And he'll try and go ahead and see if he can find the rest of the image, the video, or the rest of the introduction.
You go in, you try and find the rest of the introduction, and you do end up finding another thing. You click on it, and the video plays, and it goes all the way to the point where it says, "I am," and then you see this dark-skinned, light-haired elf sitting, and he's sitting on what looks like a throne, and he looks up towards everybody, and he says, "I am the High Lord of the Dark Court. Welcome to Ethel Prime."
Hey, question. DM. Is the Dark Court a separate thing? Can we infer, based on context clues, that the Dark Court is separate to the Night Court? Or that you forgot that the previous time you said Night Court and not the Dark Court?
No, Dark Court is a separate thing.
So this is not Sersha's husband?
No.
There's a Dark Court and a Night.
Just look to everyone
If
and
you
I'm like,
looked at them, they would look like brothers.
Probably are.
That sound that we heard, was that just part of the track, or did I hear something?
No, that you were supposed to hear that sound.
I didn't hear anything.
remember what he said. If he had it, then
I looked to see where I heard that, what that was.
As you look around, you see that there is this owl that somehow was caught in mid-flight, and whatever it was holding in its talon had fallen. The owl, too, is made from marble.
is the owl
In
suspended
mid-flight.
in?
It's
Yeah, I was
suspended
also-
in mid-flight. It is just hanging in there.
Damn.
I feel like I want to reach for it, not to do anything to it, just touch it. But I feel like the group would absolutely have a conniption, so I'm not going to do that.
So I'll
You'd get a kick to the shin. Like a disabling one.
You'll have Gunther kicking you from the back of the leg, sweeping you, and you'll have Archive just booting you right in the front. It'll just be like a double boop. Okay, I'm gonna look over to Gunther when he notices, and I'll be like, Gunther, what's wrong?
This is weird. I look around for what was dropped.
Do a perception check. Investigation. Because this is a more details.
Back to the twos.
You need to change those dice. You're having too many twos.
You look around, and you heard something drop. Heard something hit the ground. But looking around you, you can't see where. And while you guys are doing, while you guys are doing this, Minion, can you
I was
roll
waiting.
a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's okay, I have a +4 for wisdom saving throws.
That's what you get.
I'll be fine.
Oh no.
So, 12?
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Minion,
Not terrible.
you seeing everybody standing looking at this owl. And Valencia is looking down at you and she smiles. And as she looks down at you, you see her face distort. And she looks at you and she's like, Minion? Why did you come down
Yes.
here?
Because you came down here, I followed.
And you see your patron stepping out of Valencia. And he looks at you and he's like, what do you mean I came down here? I told you to stay away from the mirrors.
There was no mirror, okay? There was window and glass, no mirror.
He looks at you and he takes a stone from the ground and he throws it. And as he throws it, you just see the houses starting to shatter into mirrors. Just falling on the ground. That all of it is a reflection. And he's like, everything is a mirror, Minion.
Now you tell me, you told me in the bathroom, so I went away from the bathroom.
And he walks, and at this moment you see it's like all your friends that you came down here with are like paused in this motion that they were doing. And he walks past all of them and he sort of like studies each of them.
I follow
And
him.
as he like
Trampling
walks,
off of him.
as he walks past, you see him draw his finger across Cage's cheek. And as he does that, you see blood starting to trace from his cheek. And you see him walk past Gunther, and he takes Gunther's glasses off and smashes them in his hand.
The disrespect.
He goes to archive, and he clicks a pattern on his chest, and you see archive's chest open, and he removes the core. And he looks at you and he's like, all of it is mirrors, and he shatters it.
Oh.
And as he shatters it, he looks at you and he says, this is the last time I warn you to stay away from fucking mirrors, Minion. And as he does that, you suddenly come back and you just hear all of the commotion happen at once. The crushing of the glasses, the cut across Cage's face, and Archive just going, yeah, off.
What happened to Orzak? And Grove?
No, there's a reason why that happened. No, there's a reason why this happened. No one is getting this. This is what happened when they saw us in the mirror. Yes, because Gunther's glasses was broken in the one reflection. You had blood on your cheek and my core was out. Uh-oh.
So wait, why is Six's hair not on fire? This is not fair. Why do I get cut?
Okay, I'm currently in Windows shutdown mode. You hear the Windows going sound, the shutdown sound.
I'm just like, Not, it doesn't bother me. I'm just like, that's weird.
Just like,
I look up at Archive and... Archive? I step 2. I see the hole in his chest and I just frantically look around. Where's the core?
Do I see it anyway?
Roll perception check.
Can I roll it at disadvantage?
Minion's going back to the elevator.
You can.
Both of us?
You can.
Natural 20.
Yay! You will see that it seems like the owl dropped what looks like the core on the ground.
can I go pick it up?
You pick it up, and it's this red pulsing core.
I know that orders were, or archives was a blue one.
Yes.
I'm just gonna walk up to Gunther. I'm behind him, and I'm just gonna like drop it right in front of his face, like just hold it right there.
And I'm inspecting the shit out of this.
You can inspect
I know
it.
this is.
You saw the diagrams for this in the office. This is Order Frame's core.
Do I see Minion scuttling away?
You do spot her scuttling away, yes.
I'm just gonna grab the back of her collar. Where are you going?
To the elevator, you just disarmed somebody, there's blood flowing, and I don't want to be here.
Well, you're here
I'm
now.
looking for Valencia as I say this.
Valencia
say to
is
Colin,
no longer there.
Do we all notice this?
As you guys look for Valencia, she's not there.
I'm just gonna pull.
I'm not
Minion
looking for Valencia.
I want to fight away from Cage.
I almost did your accent. Let me just recalibrate. I offered for you to stay up there. I told everybody that you don't come. You came with, so now you're here.
No, you did not give me an option to stay.
I looked at the rest of the group. Did I not say that we should not be bringing a child down here? Because the second things get real, she wants to run back upstairs.
I think only Alba.
Oh, let me go back!
I'm just holding her.
Okay.
She
I
could
wanna go!
I just have the picture of like a cat that's busy struggling in the air.
Gunther, you studying
Gunther
this thing.
does not pay any attention to this. I'm making sure that
This is a perfect fit.
from what I understood, it was actually archives, or is that what I was just led to believe at that moment when we were watching the footage? That it was the one that I found to put in was orders.
That was one of the other archive frames' cores that you found.
Oh, I understood the other way. Okay. All right. I know that this is his. I've seen the footage. I know that this is supposed to be in archive. So I look to see if I have what I need to boot him up, to reinsert it, connect it, and
You go, get everything together, and
I
you
don't-
do. You have all the tools.
Okay.
You've got everything you need to do it.
before I do, I look around. I'm like, because now I'm something's not right. Even little old me knows something's not right, and I look around and I say, before I put this back in, this is not the car that we had inside of him. Does anybody know what is going on?
I look at Minion. I literally
And
push
now
her
I see
like,
Valencia is not there. Now I see Valencia is not there, and I say, and where's Valencia?
I'm literally gonna just pull like a Minion in front of you.
I just have a quick metagame question. Has Gunther realized yet that his goggles is also broken?
They were for show. They were just emo glasses. They were just plastic.
Not a chance. They're all different, but I'm not always wearing them, so they are. But he hasn't noticed yet.
Okay, I just wanted to check on that one because I was surprised Gunther hasn't responded to that. Okay, continue. Sorry.
I'm holding Minion up like a guilty cat.
This is not Valencia.
I'm aware of that.
Where's Valencia?
Has answers. You seem just as confused. You two were the only ones who were here for the rest of us. He's turned off, and you are clearly just as confused as the rest of us. This one, and I'm just like shaking her. She has answers.
I don't have answers. I also in dark. I also know not what happened. I was over there, and then I was over here. Oh.
You were over there with Valencia on your own, little girl chat, and then suddenly Valencia's gone.
Mm.
And you're scuttling away to the elevator to try and go back upstairs. I just looked at
Yes.
It is at
It's
this
not my
moment
fault.
that you guys hear this weird humming sound. And when you guys look up, you see the balcony that you guys stood on before where you looked at the city, right? Is the body of Valencia hanging with a rope around her neck, just swinging back and forth.
I'm gonna scream.
At this point in time,
Start crying.
at this point in time, Cage lets go of Minion.
For all of you with a keener eye, you would notice that she is made of marble.
Do we notice the city shattered?
No,
So for us, everything is normal as we found it.
as you found it.
So Minion, I
No.
don't know, it made it sound like. I don't know, it made it sound like. I don't know.
Touchy mirrors have never been. Just bash the record button and we'll just record the rest of the session from here.
Whoa.
Okay?
My YouTube
I got it stuck in your head.
freaking.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I think we're good.
That's good. I'll just keep it open so that I can monitor what the hell's going on with. Alright, everybody ready? Can continue.
Valencia's dead. Let's go.
Valencia's dangling, she's dead. So you
just gotta
guys
jump
would
into
notice
archive.
with the sharp eye that she is made out of marble. And you guys do see the moment where Gunther goes and slaps the ball into archive. And
Carefully. He
As
just completely without hesitation.
I feel like at that moment, I don't think you would care about being
I was not
careful.
picturing it carefully. I was picturing it
Yeah.
like,
When you saw the heads turn.
as this takes place, I would like all of you guys to roll a wisdom saving throw
Oh.
for me, please.
For a moment, I thought he was gonna say roll for initiative.
yeah, that's what we all thought.
I was like,
I will.
Minion is not art.
What's wisdom the real?
11.
Oh no.
You said wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
13. Never mind.
14.
11.
I'm with Carmen on that one. I'm also on 11. 9 plus 2.
Hey. Besties.
I can only make two types of rolls tonight. And tonight was the higher.
Really good or
17
bad?
plus 2.
17
You've
plus
only
2.
rolled 17s and 2s. What is going on? Are your dice loaded?
Any-
Lower than the dollars.
17s were plus 2.
Anybody that rolled lower than a 16,
I'm switching them up.
Fuck.
immediately you get this weird sensation that somebody's watching you. And the next moment, you see this cloud move in and you see Saoirse standing in the cloud. And she looks up at all of you and she says, "Who are you?"
You said this is for everybody that's lower than a 16, so
Yes.
Gunther doesn't see this.
No, Gunther's just going about his business. He's waiting for you to boot up. Everybody else is seeing this.
Ooh.
Cage, if anybody looks at Cage, looks pale, like complete shock.
Can I cast message to try and talk to Saoirse?
You can
Why you gotta
cast,
be all sneaky link?
you can cast message.
I'm gonna say are you in contact with your husband, baby?
looks at you and she walks. As you say that, she just appears in front of you, and she looks at you and she says, "What have you done with my husband?" And as she says that, you just see her eyes go to this like emerald, fiery colors echoing out of her face as she looks down at you. It looks freaking cool, but terrifying at the same time.
We didn't hear Minion's question. Did we hear her say that to Minion?
Yeah, you would hear her speak that back to her, but you did not hear Minion's question.
So I'll reply out loud. Nothing. I just asked question.
What do you have to do with my husband?
I'm gonna cast message again. I know him, not personally, but I do know him.
She looks at you and she grabs your jaw and lifts you off the ground. All of you guys, all of you see this happening. And this is now the weird thing. When you see this taking place, right? You do notice that there's almost like this. There's 6 arms in her one hand that's lifting her up. And as this goes, you guys hear Order's voice saying, "What have you done with him?" Then you hear somebody else's voice. "We will find the information." You actually, Minion, you feel her grip tighten as all of the faces of the Sovereign are playing through on this person that's holding you in the air.
Is this a solid person?
You can touch them, yeah. They're real. They're there.
Am I hearing these conversations?
Now, for you, this is now where the weird part comes in, right? So, in game time, this took 5 seconds. So this is now the 6th second where you're looking at them, and they still haven't moved. What you do
I haven't
notice...
been looking at them.
Okay.
I've been making sure everything's working on Archive.
So as you're busy staring then at Archive, you see how the red is slowly starting to go through his whole body.
As I would anticipate.
As you would anticipate. So you're just expecting this is his boot up process.
Yeah.
Okay. But suddenly there's another voice.
Azak wants to say something.
Yeah. Sorry.
Huh?
You wanted to say something?
I think by this time I would have reacted to somebody picking up Minion, and maybe just started walking closer and attempt to maybe get the hand off of her.
Okay. You want to roll a grapple?
Basically, I want to separate them so I'm holding Minion and grabbing this person's wrist to like keep her off of Minion.
We'll keep it on.
So whatever you think.
You contested strength, sure?
Okay.
We believe in you, Azak.
So she's not choking me, she's just holding me in the air. Okay.
That is a 21.
I rolled an
Nice.
18 plus 10.
What?
12.
So as you come and grip, you actually see. Common, what was your guy's name again? Charlie. So as you grab onto her arm, Charlie steps out of her body and pushes you off, saying, "Don't fuck with me."
That's my Charlie!
So completely confused, Urrak takes a step back. How is somebody so much stronger than him?
This is
It is.
bewilderment.
Yes, like completely what the hell, and I think for now I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. But it is at this moment that you guys hear this voice of a woman going, "La la 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 la," and all of a sudden, Minion, you drop to the ground and you see the Sovereign run. They all scatter back into the mist. And Sean, this is where you now see all of these people going back to themselves. It's this jolt and come back into themselves. You hear it. It's a physical sound you hear when they come back to themselves.
I'm gonna fall to the ground and immediately get up and run to Urzak because he's probably the closest one to me, and I'm scared shitless right now.
And I look up and I'm like, what?
Grab on his,
Archive, like,
I don't know,
fighting,
leg,
like, come on.
arm,
Yeah, probably.
and
Yeah, I'll just scoop you up like a toddler, basically.
just hold me
Yeah.
as I cry into your shoulder.
At this moment, Order Archive boots up.
So, in that stage, would I still be able to, like, hear everything that's happening, or will it be I wasn't basically there?
It would be almost like you weren't there. But you do have a weird memory coming back of trying to kill Minion.
Sorry, what?
Alrighty.
You got an order from Valencia to kill Charlie.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh god, oh boy. Okay.
Killed your best friend?
I mean, honestly, I would probably, as Order, I would have probably killed Charlie with a smile, but we're not going into that.
It's better than hearing an order from Valencia to kill Minion.
True.
I genuinely nearly gagged.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, I received an order from Valencia to kill Charlie
Yes.
as Order.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Order received an order.
Yeah, literally. Maybe that's why he was called Order. Okay, I won't go ahead and start that one yet. I'll say I'm still in the boot up process and everything's still like downloading because I'm in the town, so it's a lot of information to download. So everybody can go first.
Okay, so how everyone else reacting to what just happened?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna look at Grill and be like, this is the most fucked up case we've been on.
Yeah, this is a new low.
That's it.
So you're just standing there
We're
awkwardly.
just gonna look around.
I don't know what the fuck to do. What's happening around us? Okay, Minion's having a panic attack with Zach. We just need to... What's happening around us?
So
Wait,
around you,
Ozak said he wanted to do something.
around you is all of the heads of the people in the city that have all looked to where you guys were. You do.
But the city itself hasn't shifted or...
The city itself is still the same.
Can I
And everyone is still frozen where they were when they looked at us.
Yes.
go up to one of them?
Bar one.
Valencia.
No.
No, they've
She's
been
still hanging
dead.
around.
There was one of the bodies that was in that marble state that you now have
The dead one.
that you now have noticed moved closer.
At that
Which
stage,
one?
like,
Which one?
Archive will like Archive will, like, just wake up at the stage and he'll be there like, what just happened? Why was I shut down?
Which body moved closer? You need to give us this information.
Roll a,
You're withholding it.
roll a perception check.
While you're rolling,
I really like to leave.
answer archive. I answer archive and I say, we don't know. What did happen is suddenly you were without your car, and what was found. Where did you find it? I look to Cage and say,
I'll
but
drop
Cage found.
I feel like
Found
at this
this-
stage, this stage when you all like look at Cage, this is when Cage will see the one body that moved, and this is when we'll all get brought into that.
I rolled a
Because he said-
19.
You rolled a 19.
Ooh.
It is one of the
I need to
city
get my phone
guards.
charge.
One of the city guard.
As you guys are now paying attention, looking towards Cage, all of that, you guys hear, and you look up, and all of the people in the city have moved a step forward.
I'm with Minion. We get on the elevator, we get out.
Please go. Please go.
But
How
this
do you
time
play
I'm
a cool and
already
collected character
walking.
when you're shit scared?
Urzak, you guys are looking for him. He's gone. It's just his shadow
Yeah.
behind. He's in the elevator already.
Yeah, no.
I'm just picturing that he's just running like this, and what's the naming? Minion is like grabbing onto his leg, and he's just running with Minion on his leg.
Go, 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 go.
I'm going as fast as I can.
I think at that point I'll
This
also
big
like
hulky
just
man.
grab Gunther and I'll start running with Gunther as well.
Yeah. I'm doing the exact same thing you're doing to Gunther, but to Girl.
Oh shit.
Nice.
What's wrong? What?
Hold on.
What happened?
We're about to die.
Oh no, the stream. Oh,
No,
did the
stream is
No,
fine.
it's going.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Sean to return.
You look down at your
Sean, go
phone.
away.
Sorry.
Leave while you still can.
No, I looked down at
Save
the dice.
yourself.
Oh, you look down at his dice.
That's not even better. That's worse.
Well, for me,
That's worse.
as his partner, him looking down at his phone and going, "Oh shit," is more scary to me. Because that's like real life shit.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Where's ours, Sean? Hey? You're showing off with your food here.
Man, food would be great.
Sean, don't come back, please. Run, Montana.
As you guys are running back towards the elevator to get out, you hear all of the bodies in the city saying, "One of us. One of us." And it echoes through. And as it echoes, it's like 1.5 million people. Because it echoes through the whole city.
No, thank you.
And now, I need you guys all to roll initiative.
I knew you were gonna say that.
All right.
Could we take an intermission before we start combat?
Sure.
Please.
Just to give everybody
We can quickly take intermission. Guys, everybody on stream, we will be right back. My bad. Here we go.
Welcome.
We're back,
I feel like you
everybody.
should give me an advantage on something from that out.
We're back. So as you guys are running, there's this pulse in the city. As this pulse takes place, all of the people shatter.
Shatter.
Hey, battle won.
Cages
Hey,
of it.
Jessel, no.
And
All
as
the
they
soft
I
levels.
cringe.
as they shatter, you guys see this moment where everything just falls back into place. They all go back to whole beings again. And then shatter. And they go back into whole beings again. And you look up and you see the elevator you're running towards shoots to the top and then comes down. Then shoots to the top and then comes down. As the city echoes. And every footstep you take echoes louder through the city and it goes as it echoes away from you. And eventually the echo comes around again, you hear the come past you again. You're looking up, and as you're looking up, all of you see this golden eye in the ocean open its eye and look towards you. That
That's not normal.
ends the city's turn. Gunther.
Well, I'm being sort of dragged along. We're going to the elevator. I'm looking around to see if there's anything nearby that I need to defend against if I need to. As I'm being dragged along, I've grabbed my crossbow out and I'm just ready to shoot.
Got your crossbow out, ready to shoot. Everything seems strangely not aggressive towards you. And
Feel nauseous.
you're just watching on as you turn to look at this, you see this pulse with the people destroying and coming back, being destroyed and then coming back. And you notice that eye in the sea again that is staring towards you. But when you look at it, because you've seen this eye before, you see white hair and a red stripe sitting in the ocean, just busy watching what happens. With this almost like chuckle laughter that echoes through the whole city. Going,
It's her! Shout out to the group.
Writing, it's that bitch!
does that end your turn?
There's nothing else I can do. We're just booking it. I might see if there's any way I can double dash, but I don't know if I'm going to get any faster than the rest.
So you using max movement speeds towards the elevator, right?
Perfect time to be a monk.
Okay. Next, Grill.
Well, I'm being carried by Cage, so I'm just kind of looking around as we're running to the elevator.
I wouldn't say I'm carrying you, I'm like dragging you along.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so that halves your guys' movement speed, eh?
Trying to help a guy.
Oh.
So half movement speed, so your guys' normal movement is 30, correct?
But am I not just like moving with him? Are we not just running together?
Well, he needs to
I
make
guess.
he needs to make the decision now if he's going to start running with you, or if he's still trying to look behind to see if there's
Yeah,
something.
let's say like
I'm gonna be running with the group, but still like looking behind me.
Then you keep.
the initial drag was just like a 3-second thing of just like we're going. Then I presume he can run on his own.
Okay.
Hey, you never know, short legs.
We'll go to the next person, which is Mignon. As you are being carried by Urzak,
Yes.
you looking around, and you see a dark figure with a tattoo of a claw, of a skeleton hand on his throat, that was standing on the balcony above where Valencia was dangling. And then it echoes. And then there's this moment where you look, where this person says, "You did this to us." And then there's this push where she goes flying off the balcony.
Who's flying off the balcony?
Valencia.
This figure pushed her off the balcony?
Yes.
Sheesh.
She,
How far is that from me?
it's about 200 feet up.
Up. Okay, so if it's up and I'm running this way, how far is that from that?
You'd need to go up the elevator to get to it.
I thought she was pushed.
She was.
She's hanging right off the side of the balcony.
You know the balcony that overlooks the city?
Yes.
She's dangling from that balcony.
Oh, so she was just pushed to start swinging.
She was pushed off
like
the
pushed and she's,
balcony
like, hanging
with
on
the
the
rope
edge.
around her neck. So you
think-
saw her fall down and the rope pulled tight.
The DM's giving you a vision of
how she died.
Yeah.
Yep.
In other words, it's like one of the holograms
Okay.
that we saw earlier that was a scene of the past. So she's basically been dead all of this time.
what?
How far are we from the elevator?
You guys are a good 70 feet. Next turn, you'll be about 40 feet away from the other.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action Bardic Inspiration Urzak. And I'm going to say to him, "You got to run faster!" And that's...
Oh. I'm trying.
So that's 1d6. I think you add to whatever. I'm just...
Cool. Cage.
I'm running.
You're running. You see the ground that you're running on seems to be ash.
I don't have time to stop for a song.
You do not have time to stop for a sample. But as you're running, you start noticing that all of your compatriots are starting to get covered with this very ash that you're running through.
And I remember Sosha seeing me covered,
Yes,
and Urzak was also covered in ash.
he was.
Right. Cool. Yeah, I'm running. I don't think I can do much else. I do have something up my...
You guys
No, you
didn't,
cut out.
you guys didn't hear
You
that
cut out.
part, right?
Uh-oh.
Nope.
No.
Just something up her sleeve and then gone.
I have something up my sleeve, but I'm not going to use it until I absolutely have to.
All right. So just max movement speed towards the elevator. Urzak, you had the little pink-haired girl saying, "Run faster!" And as you running, you notice that there's these cracks forming in the very glass that is keeping the ocean on the outside of the city.
When I look up in the night star, I just go, "Oh shit!" And can I use the action to dash?
You can use the extra, the dash action, 100%. So you move 60 feet.
Exactly. I'll just fucking book it.
So when next turn starts, you are only 10 feet away from the elevator.
Okay.
So Minion, your inspiration in his ear worked, and he hauled ass.
Yes!
Archive.
Yeah, boy. I'm scared.
As you come in and you take off running with all of your friends, there's this video that replays in your head. And this video that replays in your head is not a memory of yours, but rather of Order's. And it took place in this very city. You notice the landscape, the environment looks the same. And you saw a door open, and there was a gentleman sitting that you know as Charlie. And Charlie was looking up at you and said, "Strange to see you here, Order. Is everything okay?" And as he says that, you drew up a gun and went, you got in the way, and you pulled the trigger. And as this happens, you hear the gunshot echoing through the city. And you're still running as this video keeps replaying over and over and over in your head as you start running towards the elevator.
I'm not sure how to go ahead and react to this, I'm gonna be honest. Oh boy. Got an idea. I have a question. Who all is there anybody else that's behind me?
I think because how everybody took off running, it would be Gunther and you that would be next to each other. The rest of them are all in front of you.
I was dashing on
Yeah.
my turn.
So
I was also
Gunther will
dashing. I presume that's what we all meant when we said.
Run fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Gunther will be
Ahead of me.
in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Trying
gonna
not to hold up.
play into this, and I'm gonna say that essentially this is the equivalent of him shitting his pants when he hears this, as he's gonna go ahead and cast grease on behind him, just in case.
I like that.
I'm just doing it for like flavor. I know it's not gonna probably do anything, but
Keegan, you're the only one of us who actually did something. It's in me and inspiration.
okay. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cast grease, and I'm gonna continue running as this thing just constantly plays, and I'm basically like just trying to follow Gunther as the video is playing, and I'm being distracted by the video as I'm trying to figure out why am I seeing this and what happened, and I'll just keep trying to follow Gunther.
So you take off hauling ass as fast as you can.
Falling behind Gunther because I'm not dashing.
We go back to the city. As you hear the echo, all of you hear the echo of a gunshot in the city. You hear the screams of people in the city. And as you hear the screams of the people in the city, you see this moment where Valencia falls off the balcony. All of you see the dark skin, hand around the throat man pushing her off the balcony. As this balcony is made of complete light, so you can see through it from the bottom. As you now looking through, as you're seeing her get pushed off the edge, you see Order Frame standing behind. This gentleman looks at Order Frame and says, "Charlie's next." As the city echoes, and you hear the gunshot again, echoing through the city.
So was it not Valencia who gave that order?
And that ends the city's turn.
I have a bad feeling that we're stuck in a time loop.
Also, is anybody else nervous to get into the elevator that's pinballing up and down?
Girl's like, it looks like a fun time.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
How far are we away from the elevator right now?
All of you, or everybody that dashed, is 10 feet away from it. You are 40.
Okay.
Gunther?
So I'm going to keep running up to the elevator. I'm going to realize that there's a lot of visions, there's a lot of things that are not, what we're looking at is not always what it is. So I'm sort of, to Kezia's question, like I'm not buying that is the situation with the elevator. I'm just like looking. I'm looking to see where the panel is, if the panel comes out.
Panel does
Trying
come out.
I put my hand in, I try and call the elevator, and just that hopefully buys enough time for the last of everybody to get there.
As you put your hand on the panel, this is your action to do this. Okay? As you put your hand on the panel, all of the lights in the city turn off. And suddenly they all come back on. And you guys see the whole city is standing circling the elevator around you guys. And then the door to the elevator opens. And as the door to the elevator opens, you look down and you realize that's not your hand. You turn back and you see Order running towards you. You see Saoirse running towards you. You see Charlie running towards you. As you're now standing in what seems like a memory.
You guys, we need to get out of here. What's happening around us?
Like how you are so scared you even dropped the accent.
As you,
I'm assuming I'm not good right now.
as you're looking around, you see from the picture that I sent you guys, right?
Where? Yeah.
From the picture that you sent, you see that like spire in the center of the city. All of the streets sort of lead towards this one central point in the middle of the city. As you guys are looking in that direction, you see this female form standing in the distance. And the only distinct figure that you can see from her is the white hair that comes down all the way down the side of her body. And these two, from where you can see, glowing claws that is sinking into the throat of what looks like an Imperial soldier. And you guys are hauling ass away from this person. That is the last memory, active memory you have of this.
So, as I turn around, I am now turning around as Cassian, correct?
Yes. That is correct.
Yeah, hence my dropped accent.
It was a choice.
We need to get out of here. We need to get everybody out of the city. But are we seeing the glass cracking? Are we seeing the people in stone yet? People running? What's happening?
Everybody in this moment is still running. They are still flesh and bone running. The city is, from what outside appearances would seem, pristine. I love watching Keegan because he's sitting there going through trauma, trying to figure all of this out.
This is my problem that I'm thinking right now, because Guta's, well, the murder character right now is currently there at the podium trying to call the elevator, right? But if I remember correctly, when we got down, there was another statue that was there that had its hand on the podium trying to call the elevator. So I'm trying to figure out, was that Gunther's ancestor or was that just another person?
Hope it was a random person. I killed them.
That was future to where we're at now, pretty close to where we're at now. This was just before everything turns to stone.
Yeah, because people were running out, so... Yeah.
So the people that are still approaching... How big is this elevator? How many people can fit in here?
This elevator was designed specifically to fit the 6 Sovereign.
6 people at once. 7 sovereigns, shouldn't it be?
Not anymore.
I feel like that's a clue, the fact that also it's only designed for 6, not
Even though
7.
there's a seventh sovereign member. Maybe we can move on to girl's turn.
Are you
Alright.
done with that?
Yeah, that was... I've called the elevator. I still same running, trying to get everybody out.
So, Gro, as you running, you see Gunther standing by the elevator saying, "We need to get out of here." And the city seems to be awakening. But for some reason, as you're running towards this elevator, you're 10 feet away, so you're going to be next to Gunther in a few steps. There's this cold feeling you get. That when you look down, you see there's blood running from your arm. And as the blood is running from your arm, you see it echoing with this ice magic running down your hand. And
Guys?
it is cold, but at the same time feels powerful. And you remember one of the main things that your person did was involving hemomagic. You started the Blood Hunters. You made monsters to fight monsters. The perfect machines to destroy the Sovereign if need be.
I'm bitch slapping everybody in this.
So when the
Oh, don't worry, we want to bitch slap you too.
when the magic is echoing from your blood, this isn't a new sensation. It is a new sensation for you because usually it has to be on a weapon, but now it's echoing on you. It is like it is empowering you. But then the echo flashes off of you, and you realize this is just Grol's arm again. This is not.
Oh well.
This is nothing special. But you make it to the elevator, and you actually watch the elevator coming down. Very
It's
slowly
slowing
towards
down.
you.
Okay. Alright.
And that's end your turn, yes? Was there something you want to do?
Yeah, no, that ends my turn.
Minion.
Okay. So as we're running and I've seen all of this happen, Minion's gonna cover her ears and she's gonna close her eyes really tight and go, I'm sorry, make it stop, I'm sorry. The whole way back to the elevator.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ugh.
Roll real bad.
You had to just go and jinx me. That's a total of 8.
As you put your hands in your face and you say,
The
make
plus
it,
four.
make it stop, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop. You suddenly feel that you're not running anymore. And you open your eyes, sitting in a room with these light blue vines that covers the room, as you see your patron sitting on a throne. And he looks at you and he smiles and he's like, "Are you okay?"
I look around. What's that?
"Oh, this is my home. You said to make it stop." And as he says that, he gestures to in front of you, where there's this golden chalice that sits on a little pedestal. And he says, "I can make it stop."
Please. And like tears are rolling down my eyes. I don't want to go back there.
Please, have some. We'll make it all go away.
I immediately grab the chalice and I drink it.
I love how you have Sean that's just nodding yes, and then you have Casey that's just losing her mind.
He's Fae. You don't take things from the Fae.
As you drink it, you feel
Yeah.
the panic leaving your body. You become deadly calm. For everybody, Urzok, this is mostly for you. You see Minion's body drop off your shoulder dead.
What?
Her whole body just goes numb. Falls off of you.
It's like that
As,
weight that falls off.
As the High Lord of the Night Court walks up to you, and he smiles and he says, "See? I made it all better." And
So,
he looks into your eyes and he says, "Now I will be a part of you." And he sticks his finger into your forehead. And as he sticks his finger in the forehead, you feel your skin start tingling as these tattoos start wrapping around your arms, over your fingers, both arms. And as you guys see Minion's body drop, before it actually hits the ground, you hear her go, and Minion, you're back in the real world, having fallen down. Looking down at your body, you see these tattoos all over your skin. But you're not afraid anymore.
Where are we going, guys?
well,
That was a
Are we
180.
running?
so I obviously tried to grab a hold of her as she falls.
Of course.
And make a check for that. Or can I just
You can
grab her?
roll an acrobatics check because I want to see how quick your hands were to. Or actually, roll a straight dex check. Let's see how quick your hands were to catch her.
14.
Natural one.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Okay, so as she's falling, you feel the weight leaving your body. You immediately turn and just grab. You catch
Yes.
her before she hits the ground. And it is at this
Okay.
moment where you holding her, you realize her whole body's limp. And then all of a sudden she comes back to in your hands.
I say, little lady, are you okay? Are you okay? You see he's distressed. Something weird just happened. Somebody is not supposed to just go limp like that. As he runs,
Yeah,
he's trying
fine.
to
I
shake
am
her.
so scared.
You were scared
cool.
of me. What's going on?
That was not scared. Not
That was
scared.
harsh.
Where are we going?
Well, away from here and I'll just start running again. I'm way too confused
Great.
on what's going on to go further with this conversation.
Minion, your clothes. How far does your sleeves come down your arms?
All the way.
All the way.
She's wearing a hoodie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody would see in the palm of Minion's hand as she's running, right? That
Yes.
there is the symbol of a K on her hand. And Minion, when you look at it, it stands next to it, property of. But that ends your turn.
Okay, cool.
You do get
Yep.
to the elevator. Cage,
Why?
as you running, you take off running, and the next moment, everything in front of you. You remember in Doctor Strange, when the city sort of folds in on itself. This starts happening to the city in front of you. As you're suddenly standing in this wide open forest. And beneath you, this red-haired girl that has a part of her throat missing. And she's lying lifeless in front of you.
Does she look familiar?
Not really.
Step over her.
God damn.
You walk in further. You hear this coming through. As you hear that, it's almost like something is hunting you. You start looking around. You feel the presence of something else with you. As the rain begins to fall. And all of a sudden, you hear a voice calling out of the shadow. And the voice says, "So you are her offspring."
No.
Come on. Minion told me that you're her friend.
Minion lied.
As you see the gentleman stepping out of the shadow, tattoo on his.
Do I recognize it?
You do.
I'll take a step back. Kick the child.
He looks at you and he's like, "Was that the first person that crushed you?"
Her?
Hmm.
I don't know who that is.
Did you know any of them?
Any of who?
And as you say any of who, you feel these scratch marks appearing all over your body like tally marks. And he's like, "All of them." Or did
I don't know.
you
But
or did you become just as ruthless and faithless as Charlie was?
I would like no association with Charlie. I would like no association with Charlie.
He
I have
then
questions. for you.
he steps right up to your face. And now when he steps up to you, you realize he's probably about a head taller than you, looking down at you. And you notice that he is one ripped motherfucker.
Of course he is.
And he looks down at you and he's like, "Your mother would be so disappointed."
I just stare at him like I'm staring daggers.
You see a smirk on his face and he's like, "But you do have her eyes, so I guess you do have that going for you."
I have two different color eyes.
So did she.
This one's from damage, not from birth.
And he smiles at you and he's like, "Everything that happens in life is because you were birthed."
Yeah, like being abandoned. You talk shit about my mother, about my grandfather. Didn't know any of you. Didn't know you existed.
We kept you safe.
Maybe.
And he now takes a step back and he looks at you and he's like, "Who do you think made sure that you would get in where you were so well trained?"
So you were watching over me my whole life. Thanks. I turned out great.
You turned out perfect.
Thank you.
You needed to hate the Sovereign. Otherwise you would become them.
I don't know who they are, let alone hate them.
A failed experiment. You see, the thing is, with ultimate power comes corruption, deceit, hatred. The only two people in that whole group that actually enjoyed each other's company were Silas and Order.
And who?
And Order. Everyone else couldn't stand one another. The one always tried to outdo the other. More hatred than the next. And Charlie turned it into a sport. He used to make his victims run in forests so that he could hunt them. Slowly cutting a piece of them every time he could.
Point at the child.
No, that was you.
I don't know who this child is.
He looks at you and he says, at some point in time, you're going to have to kill Charlie's bloodline.
Minion.
Entirely. You cannot let that evil carry on. And he stretches out his hand and he says, do we have a deal?
No, I'm kidding.
He shakes your hand, and as he shakes your hand, you see this, feel a tattoo forming on you. And he says,
Oh, no, where? Sorry.
on your neck.
Neck.
He says, I will hold you to it when the day comes. For now, she'll be a good pawn. Because I need to pull out all of the Sovereign so that she will finally reveal herself.
When you say she.
That's enough games for now. And he goes and he hands you a letter. And he says, when you're ready to face your post, go to this address. And he just steps back, and as he steps back, you see this mirror appearing towards the elevator.
Wait. Where am I? Where does Cage go?
You, as you come back to, you are standing at the elevator, right next to Minion.
Okay, I just want to put this out there. Common, love you. Cage could, fine, great. You asked me to do something I was planning on doing anyway. But what I wanted to say is, Cage actually had an action in mind.
Okay.
I have, as a blood hunter, I have Hunter's Bane, that I have advantage on survival checks. Again, if I'm tracking a Fae. I'm not asking to track a Fae here. I'm asking, is there a way for me to vibe, insight check the environment? Like, is there a Fae here? Are we in a game? I kind of have an idea, but like, can I get a confirmation of that? And I was going to do this before all of this nonsense happened.
Roll your check. Say
What check?
you're going to do an investigation check.
I can't have my glasses on.
I must have done something to piss Phil before this campaign started.
It
He just wants to kill me in every campaign.
It was an 11, then it rolled over to a 4.
No, but you have advantage.
Oh yeah, why?
You said your ability gives you advantage.
Oh,
She said it and she forgot it.
5.
Nope.
Because of how out there this is, the Fae presence is all around.
The elevator's open or opening?
Elevator is opening.
How open is it?
If you wanted to, you could force Minion through it.
I wasn't gonna force it. I'm gonna force Growl through it.
A moment I thought she was going to say she forces herself through it.
It's big enough for a individual to go through one by one. Not all go in, but one by one you'd be able to go in.
I'll step through.
You step through?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm just full of bad decisions today.
Second.
Uh-oh. Give me a second, so...
I was gonna push you through. I decided to be selfish. Let's see how that goes.
I think Minion is currently happy right now. The cage might die first before her Minion.
Yeah.
Correction, Carmen is actually happy, not Minion.
Paul's rolling a lot of
Yeah, Minion will be
no.
happy.
He's
Yeah,
calculating how much damage the elevator will do.
Yeah, because if I remember something, the elevator was still coming down. So you might just go through and the elevator's gonna land on top of you.
A cage sandwich.
Roll, straight D20.
straight D20. Where do I put all the game?
Oh boy. Oh no, was it a nat 1?
Hey, boy.
4.
Okay.
It could be good. Maybe high numbers was bad.
Be a table.
Here's a table.
It could. Oh no. Are you getting stuck to...
Rather a
Wait,
table than a door.
something might actually be saving her.
I hate
Yeah,
to play
death.
console.
As you guys see Paige stepping through the gap. Bridging the gap between the past, present, and whatever reality this is. Everything all of a sudden snaps back to reality. All of the people go back to the place where the body stays and straight panel. Everything had gone back to normal. Baby, if you rolled a 5, the elevator hit you.
See, we were right. High numbers was bad.
I would have been okay with that. I just made awful decisions. Immediately kill me.
But that Urzak, what happens with you, sir, is you see this take place and everything just snaps back to the reality that you remember when you guys came down here the first time. The same cold air, the same black, damp, sea salty smell, all of it.
Same people who turned to stone.
Same people who turned to stone. And
Are they
nobody's
still
looking
looking at us?
Nobody's looking at you
okay.
anymore.
Okay. So I come to a sudden stop and just go to one knee as I let down Minion and just check over her and ask her, like, are you alright? Something, you went limp.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm totally calm.
Something is not right. Check over a small bit and start looking around to see if I noticed that woman that we saw on the other side of the street. Because no, wait, that was in the past.
That was in the
When
past.
okay, no, then I'll just keep checking over Minion to see if she's alright.
She doesn't have any tattoos on her. Looks fun.
Is Valencia still hanging from the
Valencia
balcony?
is still hanging, yes.
Still in the stone form as well.
Still in the stone form.
So,
Curious.
did we experience... Did we have a Twilight Breaking Dawn moment where we just... and then we came back?
I hate the fact that I know that reference.
I don't know if Phil does though.
I don't know. This has nothing to do with Twilight.
It was that whole thing where one of the guys had an entire vision of them fighting, and then after he just came back to the point where he saw the vision of them
Just a
fighting.
vision.
Wait, hold on. I
Yeah.
will tell you guys where this comes from. I don't know how many of you nerds would know this, but this comes from Bleach.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, the whole thing that you just went through comes from Bleach. That was what inspired it.
Did I actually just sell my soul to my patron?
You don't know yet.
But I just sell my soul to your patron.
Is Cage gonna kill me?
Okay, I'll wait for my turn before I say what I'm gonna say.
Do you remember this?
Initiative is over, so you guys can all react as you need to. You do remember what you went through.
Okay, from my side, I think okay, sorry, no, go.
I really just want to get back in the elevator and go up to Valencia on the balcony, but I'll wait for you guys.
Well, Valencia is not on the balcony. Valencia is currently hanging by a rope.
Exactly, I want to go get her.
Wait, I'm curious about something. Is Valencia currently, also like the owl, like suspended in air while she was, or is she like literally hanging from a rope?
She's hanging from a rope.
Huh. That raises more questions than it answers.
I'll go up the elevator with Minion.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
anyone
kind
not
of
going in the
hovering
elevator?
over
I think everybody's going in the elevator, Roth.
Yeah.
I think
My
from
girl's
my
gonna do something else. He's gonna carve his own path.
so from my side, I'm like gonna go ahead and stop as archive, and I'll like stop in front of the elevator, and I'll turn around, and then afterwards I'm gonna try and first see if I can find where is that room that I saw Order shoot Charlie. Would I be able to tell that, like by connecting it to the city?
You look back, and you would spot the house that it took place in.
I like look at everybody as they're about to go, and I'm like, I need to find out if something's real. And he's not even gonna wait for a response from everybody, as he's gonna start heading towards the house where Order shot Charlie. I'm sorry for doing this, but on my side, I need to find out if this is true or not.
Go for it.
Oh,
Doesn't hesitate, he follows.
You make your way. You go to the door. You open the door. And there, an empty chair. And next to the chair, the body of Charlie.
is the body turned to stone?
The body is turned to stone.
I immediately like look over the body, and then afterwards I look over to Gunther, and I'm like, Gunther, do you know who this is?
I recognize this from our visions.
I like
This
go ahead.
is, and I recall Charlie.
I like go ahead and I like kneel down, and I was like, I was afraid of that. Can I see if I can find if there was also the wound from a bullet or from the gun?
Fair enough. You turn the body over. It's heavy, but you're strong. You can turn it over. You look down. There's no hole in the chest. Rather, his throat was slit.
Wait, what?
The marble has a gash. And
I look at this as from. Okay, no, carry on. Sorry, DM.
and on his chest, a letter written to Archive 7.
Uh-oh.
The letter
Alright,
says,
well,
and the letter says, when you find this, the game has begun. S.
Yes.
S.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and look at the paper. Is there anything that I can see that's discerning on the paper, or anything that will look key? For example, I'm trying to find out, is this thing old? Because how has it been able to survive for this long?
It is exceptionally old, but this paper seems to be made from a material that you don't know how they make. This is not normal paper, not normal ink. This city seems to have had technology way advanced than anyone else.
I like take the letter and I hand it over to Gunther. I'm like, Gunther, yeah. Hand it to him and let Gunther read. Do you know what this means?
What I do want to do, look at it, see if there's anything that stands out to me.
Looking around, you see the ink. You've seen this type of ink before. It is the very ink that the map upstairs is made out of.
Is there a mirror nearby?
There is indeed. The mirror is facing the wall, though. It has been turned around.
Before I turn to the mirror, I look at the gash. Is the slit in stone or is the slit in flesh and then turned to stone?
It was in flesh turned to stone. Because you can see the stone is on the inside of the cut. It is not, it's not, the stone isn't missing. The stone
There's no
basically
carving.
rolled- yeah. It rolled around the wood.
I say, let's see if there's anything in the mirror. This is the same as the map upstairs.
I like just sorry.
Yeah?
Come.
You're turning the mirror to show the piece of paper to it, right?
Yep.
I like stand up and I'll
Meta response. I don't know squat about mirrors. I see.
You turn the mirror over. Show the piece of paper to the mirror. Order archive. You get a notification. The notification goes as follows. Sector 1 power stabilized. Link established. To Sector 2. Iron Peaks. Manual override required at destination. Warning. Unidentified entity detected in Sector 2 transit lines.
Immediately when I get that notification, I'll like just go ahead and first try and find out. Can I see if I have a map of the the city in me where I can actually tell where is Sector 2?
You know that Sector 2 isn't in the city.
Is Sector 2 in the other section that we said that was displayed on the map, where it was put in reverse?
Sector 2 is a whole different city that you need to travel to.
Oh,
One of the other
okay.
cores.
It's one of the other cores.
One of the other cores.
Looking at the document in the mirror, it reads, roses are red, violets are blue. Now you're dead. Hee hee hee.
Original.
Do I also see that?
Yep.
I like look at
And
Gunther and
now
I'm like,
the signature at the bottom does not say S. The
Looking for.
signature now says M.
M. Okay, whose family member starts with M?
Charlie's.
Okay. I immediately went
Comments going like, no, it's not me. It's not me.
I like immediately look at the letter there and I'm like, Gunther, I think we need to get out of here. I like
Yeah.
go over to Charlie and I'm like, I don't know if we should take that with us. Or should we? I don't know. Do we leave it here? I like look over to Charlie and point to him.
I don't know if there's much more to do here. We need to move.
Casey's face, he's like, come on. Alright, I like look over and I'm like, alright, let's get out of here. And he'll wait for Gunther to leave first, and as Order like starts leaving, he like just stops, turns back, he walks over to the exact same spot where he saw Order was, and he'll just make like a gun motion, and he's trying to see if he can like bring up that memory as to what happened more without Gunther actually being there. He hasn't told Gunther yet that he saw this happened.
Roll a history check. Please roll high. Please roll high.
Alright, come on. Come on. Whoop. What are you?
You rolled a 2.
No!
20!
20! Yeah!
Hey!
What do you think?
So you
Why do you
roll-
think I had such a big smile?
You go, you draw the gun, and you go back and immediately flash back into the memory. And you see the gunshot go off, the flash happen. But now you're seeing past the bit. You're looking at who got shot. And you see this white hair, red stripe with a dagger that just went across Charlie's throat. And the gunshot hit him. As they did. The memory.
Wait, this is more confusion now. Okay, immediately after he like does that, then after he'll just like pull his hand back and he'll step back like he didn't do it. Then what? Why did Valencia give the order? And I think from there, then after maybe Gunther will like just call out to Archive, like just say, Archive, we need to go, or something like that. Because I've been stuck there for a little bit, and then after this, Archive will like rush out, and he'll start following. Like, sorry, there's a lot to tell everyone. We need to get back to everyone quickly.
So, because you guys stayed behind and the rest, everybody went up with the elevator.
Did we go up or did we wait for them?
So the elevator's on a time cycle. So once it comes down, if you guys went in, it goes back up.
So did we all go up?
So
The 4 of us.
everybody that went to the elevator and stayed in the elevator would have gone up.
How long of a ride is it?
It's about 5 minutes to the top.
The entire time. I'm just staring at Minion.
I noticed, and I'm just gonna be like,
So you guys get to the top. All right.
I feel so bad. I feel awful.
And as you guys are getting to the top, you see the balcony, because I'm assuming that's where you guys are going. You want to go and see Valencia. And
yes.
you get there, and I'm sure Urzak would be the strong one to help you pull her back up, because she is made out of marble, so she's a little bit heavy, the bitch.
Yes, definitely.
She ate all her cornflakes all at once. It was a problem. So you guys get her back on top, and you realize that her hands had clawed the rope as she was trying to get out of it, as she turned to. So when she comes up, her hands are around the rope as she tried to stop it from happening. This moment, as you guys have her there, all of you see this flashback of this dark-skinned tattoo around the throat, and he says, as you see this, see him push, and he says, "You'll remember the name Ezekiel," as he pushes him off, as he pushes Valencia off. The Dark Court will rise
So,
again. Oh, don't miss what I just said. That's important.
I got it.
Write that down.
I know this is a really important. What I'm thinking about is the line where it's like, "What's your name? Ezekiel."
But suddenly you guys come back to and you just see Valencia's body. The strange thing about how this took place is you guys know from when you guys were in your other selves that you guys were all extremely protective over Valencia. Which means you guys would have had to be otherwise preoccupied, otherwise you would have been here.
Can I grab Girl by the collar? I want to pull him away from, like, where we can have a private second.
You grab
Not
him,
just getting
start-
manhandled, like goddamn.
Yep.
Start beating him.
No, I want to just look at him and be like, you know we have to take that. That's right, that body.
You don't have to move the body at all.
No, we do, because we came down here with a who seemed to be the leader of the civilization upstairs, and now she's dead. And if we come back upstairs and be like, oh, she's dead. Oh,
You have a point.
I know.
I'm not gonna carry the body though.
Well, I presume the big one will.
Well, have you asked?
It's not really how I work.
Well, I'm not going to, so...
Alright, I go up to I walk up to Minion. I first want to see. He left her for a second, so I don't know how she.
Okay, so
Plus-
Minion, you've got Valencia in front of you. As you
Yeah,
sitting
so-
there with her body, Rod, you remember every conversation you guys had, every like kind moment that there was, every glass of fruit juice that she gave you. It was such sweet moments. And then as you're sitting there, the memories come back to you completely, and you realize that you were sitting in an empty field. You imagined her.
Can I do something?
Of course.
I'm gonna go down on the opposite side of Valencia's body to where Minion. Is there some way to not chip at this marble? I just want to see, is there a way for me to kind of gauge? Like, does it
You're
seem
cutting out
Picking up.
like quite a bit.
fuck's sakes?
We got that part.
Go to one part.
Is there a way for me to figure out I do want to do as disturbing of just while Minion's right across, because I feel like she will pull my throat out.
Okay.
I just want to see if I can gauge how old does it look like it was freshly turned marble, or is it similar to what I witnessed downstairs, where those bodies have been marble for 1,000 years?
She has been marble.
That's
for
what I
1,000
wanted
years.
I can tell.
Okay.
Is it really obvious, or is it because I'm
It's very
checking?
obvious. She's dusty.
Okay.
So you're saying that she was never real
She was never
to Minion?
Minion.
Okay.
She was real to Minion.
Confused.
She was real
Can
to
I-
Minion, but she
Can I-
was never real.
Am I allowed to metagame a little bit?
Sure.
Just
I'll
so
allow
somebody
it.
can ask
No.
something? Can I ask somebody to go ahead and check her pulse? Because if she was clawing at the rope, is there a possibility that she got turned while she was dying and she might still be alive?
The thing I was doing, I was actually going to wait for Gotha to come back upstairs, because he seemed to be the one who kind of understood stone.
That makes
That's
sense
what I was
also, yeah.
waiting for. So,
Okay. So as you guys are
Someone's
sitting,
learned their lesson.
Yeah, not taking a bone drill to it and cutting an arm off again.
genuinely, it's because as far as Cage can understand, if he touches this body, Minion will turn into a rabid animal. That's what
Oh yeah, 100%.
so he's just like,
I'm gonna kill you later, not now.
exactly. He's biding his time.
I'm on the verge of tears. This is not cool, Waterfall.
I'm sorry.
My life's pretty. Just mute for a moment.
Oh, this is a lot that's happening right now.
I don't know what to do.
I don't think any of us know what to do at this stage.
Nope.
I'm
We're all
so
in
lost
complete
right now.
confusion.
You guys can hear me, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm very confused. I'm very confused.
So as you guys are standing, you know,
Sorry, give me a moment. I just want to say something. Apparently, Brad Plays is saying that we need to drink a milk shackle. Milk shackle. Not a milkshake, a milk shackle.
milk shackle.
Sorry. Milk
Get-
shackle.
We'll get right on it. A milk shackle.
Continue, sorry.
No, that's fine. As you guys are standing there and looking at her body, you realize the facial expression was captured in the moment of pure and utter dread.
Question:
Yes.
Where are? Oh, this might be very difficult to tell. You can tell me if this is not something I can gauge. Where are her eyes directed? Is she looking back up to who pushed her? Is she looking down towards the sea? Like where is she oriented?
She's looking towards the spire.
Up.
Straight forward.
Wait.
Okay.
The city.
Remember, the balcony is like directly opposite the spire.
I'm realizing that there's not a single empathic person on the team. And maybe Grill is, but like Cage does not have him. So it's like I'm just sitting here thinking, who is going to comfort this child? It's not going to be me.
Urzak.
Yeah, that would be.
Urzak.
If I'm honest, it's probably between Urzak and myself, because I think the two of us have like started treating
Yeah.
Minion as a child, and Urzak is the closest.
Minion
Yeah.
looks like she needs it.
I think as soon as
Minion is crying.
Gertha and Archive arrive out of the elevator, I'm just gonna walk up to them and be like, 1,000 years. She's been hanging there for 1,000 years.
I think before we do that one, I don't know if we want to see if Urzak and Grill are going to do anything else. Like if Urzak is going to try and comfort Minion, or what Urzak's going to be doing.
Oh yes, like I said, I was hovering over her majority of the time. So the second I see she's feeling down or started crying, I'll just sit down right next to her and just put a hand on her back and just start gently rubbing her back and saying, I'm not sure what you're feeling, but I'm here. And he just stays quiet for the rest.
It's like a Hell's Angel with a kitten.
See, I was right. He is a gentle giant.
Yeah.
And you, Grill, do you have anything?
No, not really.
So at this moment, you guys hear ding as the elevator makes its way up.
Read the room, elevator.
Well, it was going to be like the cookies were done.
And this is now where Archive and Gutter actually see the scene. And not sponsored by Coke, by the way.
But we can. Coke if you want.
Yeah, Coke, but if you want to, you know, we're all proud supporters.
Callie isn't.
I didn't say nothing.
You don't have to sponsor him. Monster, you can sponsor all of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then, as you get in there, you see the scene of Minion crying over this marble corpse, and you see Cage on his way towards you guys.
What I said before. Body's been hanging there for 1,000. She was never real. I have a lot of questions for the pair of you. Well, you. I just pointed go.
And I look confused, and I'm like,
Yeah, apparently she was never there.
so I make my way over. I look, and then I feel as well. Feel if there's a pulse in the stone. Feel if there's anything.
He is not.
She's dead.
Gertha, you know the upstairs society a bit better than I do. If we emerge without Valencia, are we in trouble?
I don't know. Have you not seen how I interact with people?
Because what I thought you should say, I'm gonna let everybody know. I'm executive decision here to tell. We will be in trouble. We just spoke incorrectly with her and 3 guards stood up. We don't know who knows that she's not, forgive me, alive or real. We could go up there and everybody could believe that she was there and that she was real and they were without her. I think best solution, take her with us.
Yeah, for sure.
And afterwards,
I'm just gonna turn around.
Like,
I'm gonna turn to Groll and just wink.
Archive will like just raise his hand up there and he'll be like, what would happen if the people think that we did this to her?
Which one of us is capable of that?
They haven't even seen this area. They're not gonna know about what is happening down here.
I
So
think
if
it's
we
better to
take-
show up with a body and show them that she has a rope around her neck. She's been dead for 1,000 years. Then coming up just without her, because for all they know, we just killed her and shot her in a hole.
Should we not also ask the question as to who do we think that was guided us here as well? Because we had multiple interactions with her as well, and
I don't.
nothing
know.
seemed off.
This entire thing reeks of the Fae, and they're gonna fuck with you until the last second.
Yes, Carmen?
Can I say we should get out of here? And then we discuss this up above?
We're not gonna get any questions down here. Get any answers.
Carmen had her hand up. I'm just making sure if she actually had a question, or were you just standing there in bewilderment?
I think I did have my hand up, and I forgot what it was that I wanted to do, so we're just
Sorry.
going to move past that.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys grab the body, and you guys are now, you're making it out of here. Yes? Yes.
I'm gonna give one last look around. I'm gonna look at the map. I'm gonna give, just give a scan over everything, including, I'm going to say, can we just detour via the lab?
Yeah. I want to check before we leave this specific area. I want to check the balcony if there are any signs. And now I'm using the tracking. Are there any signs of that Ezekiel? Did he leave any tracks? Did he leave any traces?
The only thing that you would find on the balcony is a pair of footprints.
Got him. I want them. I dust them. I do something to grab them. I need that information.
Okay. I'll say that you, in your investigation kit, have something to lift the footprint.
Yeah, because it's part of what I was trained.
Okay, so you got the footprint.
And just behind the dais, you find a Birkenstock. Just one.
As you guys are standing there, you see the walls of this place are very reflective, almost mirror-like. And you guys see someone with this long white hair with a red strip through it standing at the balcony, looking down at Valencia. Still no face. Does anyone react?
Second.
Other than coming really close to the camera, sure.
I think from my side, I think I'll just go back into muscle memory from order, as you just see. Then afterwards, he'll pull out a gun and aim it. It's not even a real gun, like just his hands, like in a cocking motion, and he points at it, like just muscle memory. Well,
to
robot
the
memory.
wall or to the balcony?
To wherever he sees that image of the girl with the white hair and the strip in her hair.
So you point towards the wall. You see her standing
Yep.
there.
Yep.
And it is now when she looks up and you see these two golden eyes staring back at you. And you just see the slightest corner of her mouth with a smile on it, as she then just disappears. Now,
That's the same one.
Okay. Damn it.
As you guys see this happen, everybody else's reaction is sort of to just stare. Archives one was to move his hand in a gun gesture. He definitely seems like he lives in Benoni now. And then
I need a Benoni accent.
as you get that motion, she disappears. You guys are stuck in this room, and this cold sensation starts to fill the room.
When did we get stuck in the room?
I don't think he meant to say stuck in the room. I think we were supposed to look at the door and then it was supposed to say stuck in the room.
I'm just asking.
Well, you guys are sitting in the upper room of the dance hall, of the banquet hall.
I'm at that point when after I do that and I just look at her and I'm like, she's still watching us. And then I'll proceed to follow Gunther, who I think was planning to go to the labs.
Yep.
Yep, I'll follow Gunther.
When I did see her, I don't know if this would be allowed. How far away was she from us before she
So
disappeared?
it's the wall across from you guys. The wall's probably about a good 65 feet away from you.
Damn, okay.
And then the reflection was then to the balcony where Minion was.
Do I recognize her? Quick question.
No.
Like, have I seen her before throughout this entire...
You have seen
Visions and
her
things.
vision, but you don't know who it is.
Okay. I just wanted to know if I saw her before.
I did see her face multiple times, like throughout the city.
You never saw her face. You only ever saw the hair.
When that time when she was
We see her in the reflection.
Just repeat that. Both of you sit there at the same time, and all I heard was noise.
Yep, sorry. Sean, go.
In the reflection, would she, if she was physically by us, would she be closer than 60 feet?
If she was physically by you, yes, she would have been closer than 60 feet.
Can I do something retrospectively that I wanted to do? I was just trying to find my character sheet
Okay.
before that interaction happened. I wanted to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, what does Fairy Fire do?
So each object in a 20-foot cube, the range on this is 60 feet, is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, and in this case I would probably have it as a purpley violet.
Okay.
And any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light, which fails a dex saving throw for the duration. Objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so you need me to roll a dex check, yeah? Or dex saving throw?
Yeah, dex save.
Oh.
What is that?
Please tell me it's a nat 1.
It's a nat 1 for 14.
Yes. What? Goddamn.
But it's still a natural 1, so
Well-
it doesn't matter that the modifier is so high.
I'm more concerned that the modifier is that high.
So, you're now looking for something that is then outlined in purpley green, right?
Yeah.
It's inside of Archive.
I'm sorry, what the fuck?
It is the gem.
The core that I put in downstairs.
It's the core that you're putting downstairs.
Oh, great. Great.
We can all see that. Because Fairy Fire is something put to
Yeah.
help everyone.
I think the interaction would still have carried on then, because you would not necessarily have seen it
Yeah, I wouldn't.
inside of yourself.
I'll still be like, she's still watching us, and then afterwards I'll like just be standing there waiting for like you to go, And I'll just like probably just notice everybody like looking at me. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Not me.
As everyone pays
Right.
attention to Archive, it moves, and you see Grill's eyes glowing, and then
That same purpley green.
purpley color, and then all of a sudden you see Minion's hair start to glow, and then you see Urzok's eyes start to glow. And then you see the shift then goes to Cage. The interesting thing that happens with Cage is all of his scars start to glow. But the effect never goes to Guter.
Does the effect eventually dissipate?
It does dissipate, yes.
For 1 minute, yeah. I have a metagame question, Mr. Guter. Is your mother still alive and your father still alive?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
All of the orphans looking at the one guy that's not an orphan. Fuck you.
So wait, by that logic, I am gonna say that basically everybody else has parents and things that are no longer around, right?
I was an orphan.
Mr. Urzak?
So, metagaming question here?
Yeah.
You'll find out.
Okay. Mr. Grill?
As you should.
I'm pretty sure they're dead, yeah.
Huh?
As far as I'm aware, they're dead.
Minion? I think your father was...
I don't want to tell you.
As you should.
Okay. I'm just curious.
I'm with
'cause
Dion.
something is like keeping in my brain here. Okay, let's continue. My bad. Sorry. Oh, God. Okay, as all of the things go around, and then afterwards, I just look at it and I'm like, I look over to Guter and I'm like, Guter, what's going on? Why is everybody glowing purpley green?
I had this spell, so I know exactly what it does. Cage knows. Even if anybody else does, at least Cage he's aware.
I cast Fairy Fire, and on the image, the reflection we saw, same one you were just shooting at, and it highlighted first inside your core.
He like looks down at the core. What?
But moved across to everybody else, and that is when you saw it. Whoever this is that's watching us, they're watching all around and inside of us, I think.
Archive, you have a piece of information that comes out in your head as he says your core. And this piece of information that releases in your head says order core update received. And you see this text going tick, 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 past your eyes, and then eventually it goes to core creation, living soul.
What? Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Whew, that's I don't know how to process that, because basically it's saying that I'm alive, so I see this, I will keep it to myself for now, and I will just like look at Guter and I'm there like, so what happens now? Do we just keep going?
Right now, we don't know enough to wait here. I don't know. We need to get to the lab. We need to get... you told me about the other... Or did you not tell me yet about the other place?
Sector 2. No, I didn't tell you about
Sector
the
2.
other place. Yeah. On that one
Yeah,
over there, when
so-
you say that there's nothing else left here, that's when Archive will go ahead and he'll just look at everybody and he's like, well, there is something that I know. I found information that somebody is at one of my other locations called Sector 2 at the Iron Peak Mountains. It was Iron Peak Mountains, right?
Iron Peaks, yeah.
Yeah, at the Iron Peaks. I'm not sure if that ties into what we need to do now, but it seems that somebody else is either looking for other versions of me or trying to find the other vaults. So we're not the only one looking for these.
Would any of us more traveled folk recognize the term Iron Peaks?
The more traveled folks, yes, it is a well-established trade center.
That's a well-established trade center.
So
Like just looks.
if
what's the place
Gunter
that-
doesn't know, I was about to make a joke.
Sorry.
It is. Yeah, so if Gunter doesn't know, he would go and look at the map to find where it is. And if he does,
I think I would, at the very least, I don't travel like is. We travel around the world a lot, so we've been.
Fuck. I'm an idiot. I immediately like look over and I'm like, where's the map? And where's the map that Valencia gave us? Well, the other one.
The what? The paper one.
Yes.
I believe Gertha's the one who had it.
Like look over to Gertha.
If I'm-
I'm like, Gertha, do you remember what the map said when we showed it in the reflection?
right now Sean does not.
Mr. DM, can you remind us, please?
Welcome
Oh.
to the Fey Realm.
Sorry, say that again.
Welcome to the Fey Realm.
Map was given by Valencia. Valencia, what happened to her? Cage is basically right on this, that it's also Fate tied in as well. Oh god. I just remember that map also was having Fate writing on it as well. Okay. When he says that, then afterwards, you'll also go ahead and tell Gunther take out the letter. And he'll take the letter from Gunther and he'll also just show it to everybody else. And he's like, we also found this. And he'll read out the message, which said that when you find this, the game has begun. Signed S. And he'll let everybody know about it. And then he'll tell him also about what was the thing written on when he showed it in the mirror, which was, if I remember correctly, it was he, and it was signed M.
Now you're dead.
Yeah.
Now you're dead.
Yeah, now you're dead. It was he, now you're dead. And then afterwards it was signed M. And then after...
Rose red ballots are blue. Now you're dead.
Yeah.
Blind them.
And so then afterwards, with all saying all of that, then afterwards he hands the letter back to Gunther, because he knows Gunther will probably want to study the material, since it's now something he's never seen before. I'm hoping. And then afterwards he'll just like look there, like we have a lot of questions, and I feel like Gunther's right. The longer we stay here, the more likely something else is going to happen. We need to get you out of here as soon as possible. And he'll go ahead and he'll summon his Steel Defender, as the Steel Defender will help whoever is going to carry the Stone Marble out. The Stone Marble Valencia. Valencia Marble?
I think we can all agree it's going to be Urzak.
Yeah.
It's the rock chick. We now refer to her as the rock chick.
Oh, so she's basically Toph from The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Okay, so my Steel Defender will help Urzak to carry the Stone Marble. If
So-
nobody else wants to do anything else.
You guys are now heading out and making a quick pit stop at the lab on the way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we're going, like, Archive will not know how to approach it. Urzak is gonna be busy now, so he'll like go ahead and he'll just go up to Minion, and seeing Minion still crying, he's not even gonna go ahead and pick up and put it on her shoulder. He's gonna do like the whole baby carry thing, and he's gonna like just carry her up, like with her sitting on his arm, and he's just gonna be walking with her. He won't say anything. He'll just be walking with her, and he'll just leave her to just, cry her eyes out on his shoulder. Hopefully, he doesn't rust.
That's exactly what she.
Okay, so you get to the lab. What do you want to do, sir?
So you also said that when this core was activating, there was red running through his body. So not the purple from the combination from earlier.
No.
All right,
And
now
is there less blue?
Yeah, I was about to ask, is he just fully red or is he still half and half?
He is still half and half.
Okay. All right. So I just look around, ask him. Actually, I'm not too minion in her state. I'm just like, Archive, can you plug into the system again? We can maybe just run a diagnostic with the new car.
Archive still holding Minion. He'll just go ahead and he'll sit down with Minion still sitting on him. He's not letting go of Minion until Minion lets go first.
Okay, so we've got one Portuguese girl back, but the other one's still missing. So who are you talking to? Are you talking to Minion, right?
No, he's talking to me.
He's talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minion is still just sitting on me while I have the head thing go on top of me.
Okay, Minion has returned.
Miss Minion,
So,
we need you to roll for initiative.
Sorry. What? What did you guys do? I was gone for 2 seconds.
He's
I'm
joking.
kidding.
He's joking.
Oh,
I'm
goodness, I want to let you guys die.
I'm currently sitting on the diagnostic chair, so I don't know if you want to still sit on Archive's lap while he's getting the diagnostics run on him. Or are you gonna go ahead and do your
No,
own thing?
I'll probably, once you sit down, just hop down. And where are we? In the lab.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Urzak is still holding Valencia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would think probably while we're in the
Okay, then I'm
lab,
gonna-
everybody else will make their way out, hey? Because nobody else would have to be at the lab. Or would they?
No. No, they can make their way out.
That's up to them.
That is up to them.
I think it's smarter to move
As a group, I agree.
Everybody is in panic mode. DM doesn't want to have a split party.
Oh, I don't mind a split party.
Okay.
They don't want to be a split party. So, as you're sitting there, Helm comes on. The booting process takes up. Right? You remember the whole process of how the system booted up. The room starts lighting up. And the first thing that comes up is powering up for section 2. Code designation Void Marrow.
Wait, what? I'm the only one that sees that, right?
Yep.
Okay. I will go ahead and I'll let if Gunther is still there and I'm like, Gunther, something's wrong here. It's saying it's powering up section 2, designation Void Marrow. And I will say that out loud so that Cage can also hear it.
You will have my attention. I don't know what, but
Okay, are you still booting?
Am I still booting?
You are still booting. Then finally
Yes.
you get to the diagnostic screen where it goes through everything. It starts checking your systems. And then it errors on weapon system.
Eh? Can I go ahead and find out what's the problem with the weapons?
Go into it, the system, see all of the errors sitting in there. The main error is a JavaScript issue, so you're never going to get it fixed. But as you're reading through the errors, the main error says that unattuned.
You just see he'll be looking at it, he'll look confused Gunther, what does attune mean?
It is where you become one with your magical items, that you're able to use them. Your system becomes familiar. Right?
Oh, that would make sense, because maybe it just means that the weapons I picked up from Order are not part of me yet. They probably take more time. Curious.
That makes sense.
And I'll just wait and I'll run the diagnostics on everything else to see if everything else is okay.
Then it goes all the way down and it goes to Memory Archive, Section 1. Or Sector 1. Complete.
I wasn't there before. I will try to access fully what's in Sector 1.
Sector 1. Designation. Order.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. No! You cannot be doing this to me. No! Immediately, when he sees Order, then after he just goes ahead and he turns to he tells Gunther with that reverberating voice for everyone hears. I think Order made more than one archive, but each archive is connected to one of the sovereigns. That's why Archive 07, which is me, is for Order. Sector 2 is Void Marrow, which is Cage. That means that the rest of them are designated to one of the other sovereigns.
I think we had an understanding of that. A very baseline understanding that some of us were, or some of them, responsible. I think there's 12 core, 6 of them.
12
so each of us had 2.
Yeah.
That were
Yes.
our babies.
Yeah, but that means that other versions of me are then monitoring these ones as well. So this is definitely confirmation that somebody else is trying to access Sector 2.
Yeah.
The Void Matter one.
Yeah.
Right. With that, if everything is okay, then after this Archive will get out of the diagnostic system and he'll just stand up there ready to go. And he'll look at Gunther like, we're going to be leaving this for the last time. You might want to take whatever tools that's here that you think will be useful to you.
It is at this moment that you, Archive, notice that Gunther's glasses are broken.
I look over. Gunther, what happened to your glasses? Or those thingies on your head?
And, I pull them down and I see. I don't know. When did this happen?
Probably around the same time that my core came out. Which reminds me, where is the other core?
We lost it. We couldn't find it. I rolled a natural 20. So... I don't mean that I mean, percentages or whatever. I mean, if it was there, I would have seen it.
You just see, Archive will look there then something else is wrong. That means a part of me is also gone somewhere.
Yes.
Somebody might be planning to use that also to try and access one of the other vaults.
Yes.
Maybe that's
or one
why...
of the other archives.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they needed one of my cores. We need to get moving now quickly, as he will just literally need to go. And he's still looking for Gunther to see if he wants any tools.
Gunther, roll a investigation check.
I will help Gunther as well.
You can roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. What was it? 14, and that one is 13 or 14 plus modifier. Got a tab out. Give me a second. Everything's on the phone tonight.
I like how we all have this thing where we all rolling to advantage or disadvantage, and yet it's always one number after another.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Investigation check, you rolled with advantage.
That's 5. 19.
As you look around, you see a box that is marked Aethel
Just a
Prime.
second. Sorry, my earphones just died.
That's fine.
Technical difficulties.
Let me know when you can hear.
Good job, speaker. I'm hearing you through the ears.
Okay, so you're good.
Hey, I can hear you.
Okay. As you look around, you see there is a box marked Ethel Prime inspection glasses.
Great.
Yeah, definitely grabbing those.
You open it up to find these pristine mechanics glasses. And as you pick them up, you realize that this is a magical item that you're going to need to attune to. But you look at the glasses, and because you are what you are, you can sort of study the magical property of this thing. And you run your finger along the edge of it. As you run your finger along the edge of it, you see the lenses change. They don't get bigger, it doesn't get smaller, there's not more lenses, but the actual glass seems like it's morphing.
Ooh. Okay. So I look through them. I see that there's changes, but I'm guessing as I look through them now, I don't see any benefit other than just glass lenses.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. I keep them in the case, protect them, and I safely put that away, and yeah, carry on for the moment. Look for any other specific tools that I might need. And
While he's putting the glasses away, can I mention that, hey, there's a name that's on the box there? I can already tell where he was going with this.
I look at the name.
So what name do you think is on that box?
Sean is assuming it's Cassian.
Congratulations, it is Cassian's glasses.
I thought so.
Yep.
But as you get in, you grab all tools. There's some very nice tools and stuff. So you actually come out with a good collection of new tools and stuff to make use of. As you guys then make your way through the place has got this intense sense of sadness, if that makes sense. This place it's heavy. The whole place is heavy. And eventually you're making your way out of the chambers to the outer world again, where you notice a night sky that looks familiar to you. Once you get to the top of the up and above, you take a look around, and what you guys will notice is that there is not a tent, not a space where there was a campfire, nothing but trees and rocks.
Is it still a dig site behind us? Do we come out of a dig site?
No, it seems like you guys just walked down what was a staircase.
Is Gunther's tent still there?
Nope.
Being somebody who was trained, are we in the Fey realm?
No.
Were we in the Fey realm?
Maybe.
Was it a case that all of the people that we interacted with, all the Imperial Guards, everybody that was also Marble, was it a case that it was basically their spirits and things that were actually above the town, and those were the people that we were talking to and such?
You can assume that, yes.
So Gunther would almost not be surprised at this site. given the fact that we've now, like, he understands nothing of this. Like, it makes no sense. But the fact that Valencia was stone, he's not surprised coming up to see this. Like, that was not real. So the rest of this, not real.
Yeah.
I think it's less traumatizing to the people who just showed up, and a little bit more traumatizing to people who have been there for who knows how long.
Yeah.
When you
And
He's
guys,
confused as hell, but he understands that this is what's going to happen.
when you get out, there's a rock that has an engraving on it. And the engraving on the rock says, "She doesn't want to kill us. She wants to be us. She's the reason we made the mirror. And now she's the only thing left inside of it." And with that, we end our session for tonight.